Hey, everybody. Welcome to today's discussion about cholesterol. Cholesterol is something that many people struggle with. And so today we're going to talk about where it comes from, why we need it, and some not so usual ways to reduce it. So first of all, this whole month we're talking about heart health. And we've already discussed diet and moving around as ways to support a healthy heart. So cholesterol sometimes gets a bad rap because we're always hearing about the bad cholesterol. But cholesterol is something that your body actually produces and needs. Every cell in your body needs cholesterol. So many people, there's a lot of discussion about reducing red meats and certain fats and things like that. But only 20% of cholesterol comes from your food. Only 20%. The rest of that 80% is actually produced by your body, by your liver and your intestines. Cholesterol is needed in every part of your cell membrane, and it is necessary for hormone production. So one of the things that it does is it protects, it provides a protection. So when there is a tear or a nick in the epithelial tissue, like maybe in your stomach or the walls of the arteries, veins, something like that, cholesterol is what gets sent there to form this protective layer around that spot until the repair has taken place. If the components necessary for the repair are not available by the body at that time, then more cholesterol is produced. So maybe that's where extra cholesterol comes from. Just a thought there. Now, why might certain components needed to do that repair not be available? It goes back to diet or lifestyle. For example, I remember years back, the trend was to do a no-fat diet. And I remember thinking at that time, but your body needs some fat. I mean, it really does. Your body needs some fat to function properly. So if there is a lack of a certain nutrient, for example, then the body cannot assimilate the necessary things. So as an example, vitamin A is a primary component that's necessary for the repair of skin and epithelial tissues. But vitamin A is fat soluble, not water soluble. So if your diet is severely restricting the intake of fats, then vitamin A could be deficient and not be an available component to help get this repair done. Now, what else might inhibit or fluctuate this cholesterol? Remember, I said 80% of the cholesterol is produced where? In the intestines and the liver. So the liver is what processes fat. So it would also affect the availability of the necessary ingredients for any kind of repair to take place if it wasn't functioning properly. And it might produce more cholesterol than would be than what's necessary. Or it might not be able to process it properly. I'll give you an experience, a personal experience. One time in my life that I ever had high cholesterol, I mean, I was a healthy person. I was, hiking, walking almost every day, and had a very healthy diet. I mean, there really was nothing that I would change about it. Did I eat red meats and such? Yeah, I did. So I went to my acupuncturist. I said nothing about the high cholesterol. And he worked on my liver. So when it was time to get tested again, I went back and I got retested. Now, mind you, that acupuncture treatment is the only thing I did one time. And I went back and got retested, and it was back down to normal. There was a lot of stress going on at that time. We know stress can affect everything in your body. But it was the liver that he treated that helped reduce it. And that's the only thing that was different. The only thing. Okay, what's another thing that can affect the levels of cholesterol in your body? Water. Now, I'm always harping, just like I'm harping about supporting your liver, support your liver. I'm also always saying, drink your water. Drink your water. It is so, so important, because when cells become dehydrated, they die. And to prevent cell death, the body produces extra cholesterol to surround the cells and hold what fluid that they have remaining in there. So, when things become concentrated, the levels of things in that increase. When water decreases, the level of what's left is increase in concentration. That's just chemistry. So how much water should you consume? Actually, how much water do you consume? Now, it's not, I drink water throughout the day. No. You need to actively think about how much water you literally drink in a day. A proper answer would be a specified amount. I drink a cup every hour, or I drink 8 cups a day. Whatever it is, you have to consciously think, because if you just think, I drink water throughout the day, it might not be as much as what you think you're drinking. So it's recommended that healthy adults should start with 4 ounces of water every hour. And if disease is present, water intake should be increased to about 4 ounces every 30 minutes. So you can be flushing that stuff out of you. Now, there are some other natural ways to decrease cholesterol. Essential oils is one of them. There are so many studies out there, PubMed.org, other places that have studies that show the benefits of using essential oils effectively to not only reduce the LDL, but to increase the HDL, or the good. Lemongrass was at the top of the list for that. And it's because it helps to inhibit a specific compound, the production of mevalonic acid. And that mevalonic acid is actually what cholesterol lowering pharmaceutical drugs target. So here you have a natural remedy, a natural substance that does the same thing. So there's several other suggestions I could make. I'll include it in the blog when I write it. But these are just some ideas. Keep in mind, though, drink your water. Support your liver. Move around. Have a healthy diet. All these things can help to, and lemongrass can help to, and other things can help to reduce that cholesterol down to a level that is healthy. The important thing is to have balance. Always, always balance is what's important. So now, go have a great rest of the day and be awesome and drink your water.